Welcome to another video. I have pretty much been down the rabbit hole of making some good-looking designs, and today I wanted to show you some ways that you can make the designs you create with AI stand out. This is like a part 2 of the Shad CN Designer video that I did, and you can check out that video as well. Anyway, today I want to show you how you can basically build lifelike designs with AI that don't just look like a bunch of random elements. So, to keep this simple, I'll just dive into the workflow and show you how you can build some lifelike designs. I mean, generally, when you build something with AI, it looks pretty basic and simple, no matter how good the model is, because we are missing the basics of how to make a good design. The ways that I'm going to show you are going to be rapid and easy. But before we do that, let me tell you about OnDemand. OnDemand is an all-in-one ultimate AI operating system that can help you create AI agents and AI automation workflows in literal seconds. You can create a bunch of actionable agents like social media posting agents for LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter, or you can also build agents for automated trading and anything else you'd want. And it's not just that, because OnDemand also has an agent flow builder that allows you to assemble agents, model endpoints, fulfillment prompts, and chat prompts into one cohesive workflow. You can schedule these workflows to execute at custom intervals, like every minute, hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, or anything like that. It even has an advanced voice mode, which allows you to make voice agents, which is amazingly cool. You can also make it deliver outputs via email, Slack, or actionable agents. Currently, they are giving out free $50 credits that you can use to try it fully free and get some pretty cool stuff made with it. So, make sure that you check them out and start building some great stuff now. Now, back to the video. Now, how should you start? Well, generally, you should always start with at least a basic design. Just for the sake of building something, I will be creating a landing page because that's the main thing that needs good design. For the subject of the landing page, I'll just use King Bench. I won't actually be using this landing page because it doesn't make sense, but it's a good subject for making a landing page. Now, to make a design, I'd recommend you use Figma. The reason we need to make a design is to guide our AI coder. What happens is, AI can only make designs that are simple because it can't use assets or anything like that. But if we make a design first, we can give it the design along with the assets it would require in order to build it, which is kind of cool. Now, to start the design, I'd recommend you get some inspiration from Dribbble or anywhere else and try to understand what it is that you want to make. So, I like gradients. I think they make designs lifelike, especially if they are animated. Let's start with how you can make some good-looking gradients. The easiest way that I use is Google's ImageFX. It's pretty simple and free. You can just come here and ask it to make you a gradient. Try to keep the prompt as detailed as possible for better generations, like here. You can also use Midjourney, though it is paid. Anyway, once you have the gradient, just put it in your Figma design and then design it a bit to make it look the way you want. Figma is really good for designing it. I think the key to getting the best results is Figma, because once you have a design, you have a guide for the AI to reference, and you also have a clear picture in mind. I know that many people say you should just vibe design or something, but I'm not of that thought. Anyway, I now have a design. This looks pretty good and simple. You generally want a hero section, then a mid section, and then the footer. It looks good, and it took like 10 minutes to design this. I'll really recommend you do this for most of the pages when you are starting to use AI code, as this will allow you to build exactly what you want and waste fewer tokens. Anyway, now, I'll recommend you just download this design as a JPG and then keep it. Now, let's fire up our coder. It depends on what you want to use. Just download it and then initialize a next.js project and open it up. Now, what I do is, I start putting the assets that I want to use in the public folder, because that's where the assets should be located. Also, I want the background that we see in the hero section to be animated. So, we can use Veo 2 to make it animated. We can just head over to the AI Studio, and Veo 2 is free here. You can just upload the image and then ask it to make it slightly animated, and in just a bit, it will give you the video back. I would recommend you convert this to WebM for the best speeds on your page, but for now, I'll keep it as is. Once you have put that in, try to create a task file. Now, in this task file, we will keep what we want it to do, but in a specific manner. So, we'll ask it to redesign the attached image, which we will attach when we ask it to read this file and do the stuff. We will also need to give it the file names of the assets. So, just put that in like this. Also, we need to ask it to initialize shadcn and use it wherever it thinks it can. It is allowed to make some slight changes, but it should be mostly similar. Now, you can make a PRD out of this and use Taskmaster, and that may fetch you better results. But I'll keep it simple and just ask my coder to implement this. I'll be using KiloCode to do this. I have been using it for a while, and it is basically a superset of Cline and RooCode, meaning that it merges the carefully nitpicked best features from both Cline and RooCode into one. It is also open source, and it also gives you $20 of free credits to use models. They have their own provider that it uses, or you can also set up your own API key. Their own provider gives you $20 free credits, and that includes models like Sonnet and GPT 4.1 and stuff. You can also use RooCode or Cline as well, but give this a try as well because it also has free credits and is basically like RooCode. Anyway, once we ask it to do that, you can see that it starts to implement the stuff. If we wait a bit, then it's now done. If we run this, then this looks pretty awesome. We have the landing page almost replicated here, and we can just go ahead and ask it to refine it even more. But for a one-shot, this is awesome. I really liked this whole workflow, and I think all this can be achieved easily without being super technical. Like, Figma is drag and drop, and AI coders are already used by almost everyone these days. You can also use something like Lovable or V0 or Bolt to replicate the design and save some money with just one subscription, and that also works well in this way. It depends on how you want to do things. I think that most people approach things without designing, which makes them spend a ton of money in tokens to get the desired result. Whereas, if you use something like this, you'll probably get what you want, and it works well. I will always recommend you to have a mockup to define what you want, and that will always get you the best option. I think this is pretty awesome, and you should definitely give this a try and use it accordingly. I wanted to show you guys how you can make some good designs with AI, and I hope this will be helpful. Overall, it's pretty cool. Anyway, share your thoughts below and subscribe to the channel. You can also donate via Super Thanks option or join the channel as well and get some perks. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.